Adios, amigos. Mexico.
Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez. David Benavidez looks big. Going to this fight, we're going to look at the chances that Demetrius Andrade have going into this fight with the much bigger David Benavidez. Now, one may question, will David Benavidez at this point have trouble making the weight, man? But before we continue, hit that like button for your boy, man. Get these likes up. We go get this thing rolling over here on Bushido Box, because this is where we're going to be for the remainder of 2023. But David Benavidez, as I watch David Benny, man, big man, big with quick hands. He's big with quick hands. And Demetrius Andrade, if we're honest, he hasn't seen anybody quite like David Benavidez. And one may say David Benavidez may have not seen anybody like Demetrius Boo-Boo Andrade, but both fighters believe that the winner of this fight will be the number one guy at super middleweight. Also, who wins this fight becomes the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, that's right. WBC is really enforcing this thing on Canelo Alvarez. However, Alvarez is reportedly, like I told you guys, I heard a few days ago, a fight with Jaime Munguia. Yeah, so now it's coming out. Michael Benson dropped the news not too long ago that Canelo Alvarez is heading to a fight with Jaime Munguia. I mean, after telling everybody he wasn't going to be fighting Mexican fighters and all this other stuff, now this is exactly what he's doing. Really, I think he's trying to maneuver away from guys like Terrence Crawford, you know, maybe even David Benavidez and Demetrius Boo-Boo Andrade, right? I mean, I don't, this is Canelo Alvarez earlier, man. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I think it's going to take the pressure from the fans to make a fight with Benavidez or Demetrius Andrade. So whoever wins that fight, very important fight. Very important fight for the super middleweight division. Very important fight for boxing, right? Very important fight for boxing. Very important fight. Talking about Canelo, latest news on Canelo, it says Canelo Alvarez's next two fights in 2024 will reportedly be still be broadcasted by Showtime pay-per-view in the USA. Despite Showtime Sports shutting down at the end of 2023, been previously agreed as part of the deal Al Heyman PBC, according to ESPN Mexico. So, yeah, that's the latest news with Canelo Alvarez since we talking the super middleweight division, Demetrius Boo-Boo Andrade and David Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez, man, 2 fights. He's still gonna be fighting for Showtime somehow. You know, that's part of his deal. Canelo Alvarez has that much juice. So if he has that much leverage to fight for a company that's not even going to be around anymore, right? What makes you believe? What makes you think that he's going to fight a guy like David Benavidez or Demetrius Andrade? What makes you believe that? It's not going to happen. One of those things that's just not going to happen, bro. But Demetrius Boo-Boo Andrade looking really, really strong, looking really good. This will be his second fight at 168 pounds. What are his chances of pulling off an upset against David Benavidez? Can't wait to see it, right? Can't wait to see it, man. And look, since we talking about these guys, right? Check this. Jamal Charlo, as we know, was a fellow rival of both guys that's going to be headlining the card. Strange enough, right? The guys that's headlining the card both had some little back and forth with Jamal Charlo over the years, and Jamal Charlo is now fighting Jose Benavidez, though, the big little brother of David Benavidez. But let's see what Jamal Charlo had to say about his comeback. This is more recent. Let's check out what he had to say.
Yo, man, I'll be fighting November 25th, so, and I don't get a chance.
I'm so happy and pause.
And I'm not thankful for nothing.
Thankful for life.
I love y'all, though. And
God waking you up every day.
Yeah, I'm getting better every day. November 25th, Showtime pay-per-view.
Damn. Damn, man. I don't know, y'all. What happened to Jamal? That was kind of strange to me. I don't know. He seemed real, just I don't know. He was probably really going through something. It's weird, right? I don't want to get too deep into his personal situation. Straight, late nights, he's back. Jamal Charlo putting in the work, throwing right hands, right? You can critique it if you want, but I think he was probably working on just throwing that right hand. He almost haven't threw the shit in probably about 4 years now. So he's throwing that right hand, man. Try to land that big shot, man. I don't know, man. He got to really put up a good performance against Jose. That's all I got to say. But Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade looks like he's in great shape. Looks like he's in really, really good shape going into this fight. One thing I'm glad he did was cut his hair going into this fight. He cut his hair going into this fight. I already explained to you guys before why I say dreadlocks is just not good for fighting. Smart move. Cut his hair going into this pretty much arguably the biggest fight of his career. What is Demetrius Boo Boo chances of derailing the momentum of the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, man? I like both fighters, man. I can't wait for this fight. You know, we got to talk about it, man. This is a fight that boxing fans, hardcore fans should be excited about. You know, the best fighting the best. Two dudes that was avoided for years. And now they say, you know what? Forget the bullshit. Forget Canelo Alvarez. We're going to fight each other. Salute to both guys, man. Great fight. But it's looking like a lot of people saying Demetrius Andrade looking really good going into this thing. Me personally, I think if Boo Boo Andrade really shows up, he could probably put up a performance of a lifetime. Because for years, for Demetrius Andrade, in my opinion, I think he was just on autopilot, just kind of coasting by, cruise control, so to speak, just kind of coasting through, and he put up some pretty questionable performances. Even his debut against Desmond Nicholson at super middleweight, it was kind of questionable. Like, oh man, you look kind of bad. He kind of gets sloppy in there at times. But I think if Demetrius Andrade comes out with a serious game, serious face, and really comes out to beat David Benavidez, he very well could do the job. David Benavidez has been at that weight for a long time. David Benavidez is a guy who's a monster for the weight class, right? Big for the weight class. One would question, as he's getting older, how hard would it be for him to make the weight? So yeah, man, it's a really good fight. I think Demetrius Andrade, his legs got to be there. He's gonna really have to use his legs and really be in good shape. Because as we've seen from David Benavidez, man, he could deal with fleet-footed fighters. He finishes strong in fights. You may start off slow. You may can get some first 6 rounds off on him, but then later on in the fight, if you ain't really did nothing to him, he will find a way to get you in the ropes and eventually get you up out of there. So yeah, man, really good fight. I can't wait to see this fight, man. Salute to both fighters for making it happen. This is what us boxing fans have been talking about for the longest time, and these dudes is making it go down. But like and subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.